Sound effects in this podcast is brought to you by Festlian Studios, BattleBards.com, and Pro Sound, and some of them are made by the Dungeon Master himself. This show is R-rated, so everybody, be advised. It's early recording a podcast. Anyway guys, welcome back to Nordic D&D, the Ariana Saga. My name is John, and I am your host, narrator, and dungeon master in this podcast. Welcome to episode 20. We're in the middle of a long battle at the gate leading to the Barrenlands. So in this episode, we're also going to skip Camp Lore and go straight to the Barrenlands leading to Mid-Morrow, where our heroes are fighting for our lives. But before we do that, I wanna urge you to leave a comment, guys, and tell me where you're listening from. And tell me what you think of the podcast. Give us a like, give us a review. Anything will help this podcast to continue, guys. Anyway, here's an announcement from BattleBards.com. If you like cool sound effects like this, then go to our homepage at podbean.nordicdnd.com, click on battlebards.com and let them know Nordic D&D sent you. Oh, it's already over? Okay. Well, now we're going to continue with Hunter and Kedalh fighting for their lives. But before we do that, I just want to give a shout out to all the voice actors who take their time to record for this podcast. Thank you so much, guys. I think it really makes this podcast come alive. So thank you, Røe Einarsson. Thank you, Gunnar Johansen, Kjartan Johansen, Oddny Hansardottir, og Daniel Jakob Hansarsson. It is really amazing. Also to the players who take extra time to record the flashbacks, Martin Rajan and Bastian Mögenberg. I want to thank you so much because I really think that it gives this podcast extra. And also the musicians who make the intro and other music for this podcast, Kjartan Johansen and Gunther Johansen, my cousin, also who makes the intro for this podcast. I think it's very cool. And a lot of the sound effects that we use in this podcast, as you know, is from BattleBards.com. We have affiliate link on our homepage you can take, so it takes you directly to BattleBards.com, and also Festlian Studios, where we use a lot of the music from. It is amazing. Go check them out, guys. Now, if you are listening to the podcast on Spotify, I don't know why, but you can't leave comments there, and I would love if you go to our YouTube channel called Nerd Hangout, where you also can see how I look, if you want to check out the face of this voice. There, the podcast also can be heard, and there you can leave comments, and you can do that as well on other platforms, podcast platforms like iTunes and Stitcher. Last we left our heroes, they were fighting for their lives at the walls leading into the Barrenlands of Mid-Morrow. They are fighting against General Breton, anew chosen by Eroch, the Patreon of Hunter. Now when they arrived, they saw the soldiers were under like a trance-like form, holding halflings captive. They killed them, or are trying to kill them. Some of them have died. But the heroes managed to save some of them. But last we saw, the general took a look at Hunter and cast a fireball right at his face. As the flames came flying through the air towards Hunter, he saw the face of Eroch in the flames. Here is where we're going to continue today's episode. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, that's probably not enough. 6?
That is a fail, my friend.
Oh, good thing I'm resistant.
Yeah, it's nice.
That will be 27 fire damage for you, Hunter.
Okay, so half of that.
13. It could have been much worse with fireball.
It could be, yeah. And good, you're resistant. Well, you see this ball of fire coming straight at you, Hunter, with the face of your Patreon, and it hits you right in the ground in front of you. It explodes and fire burns everywhere.
Ow! Kedalh looks on in horror. Do you know that guy?
Maybe.
Well, you're a bit far apart from each other to having a conversation. Are you yelling at him?
This is a complicated relationship!
It seems like it. Anyway, Kedalh, it is your turn now.
Okay. I would like to... a mixture of sweat drips down from Kedalh's forehead from the heat coming from where Hunter is, and tears from seeing the halflings die, and he just picks this water up, and in one of his hands he forms a shard of ice, and he throws it at that guy, and would like to cast Ice Knife on this one.
Nice, go for it.
And it's firstly I need to make an attack roll, and after that he needs to make a dexterity saving throw with DC 16.
Yeah, roll an attack.
And I think that plus 8, 23 hits, right?
Yes, it does.
So firstly he starts off by taking... Nice. First he takes 6 piercing damage, and this shard just sticks in his shoulder, and after that...
Yeah, he failed his dex save. He only got 6.
Okay, then he takes 6 cold damage as the shard explodes in his shoulder. And these small shrapnels of ice just pierces him everywhere.
Cool. Okay, you throw this ice dagger at the Nerd Hangout. The general gets the blade hit and it explodes. Shards go everywhere around him, which would normally be extremely painful, but for some reason it does not affect him. He doesn't even flinch.
Okay.
He keeps his eye locked on Hunter the entire time. Takes damage, but not as much as you would expect.
Making me uncomfortable, man.
After I do this, I would like to reach 60 feet in between. Yeah, damn it. I would like to use another additional 3 bombs at Hunter.
You're throwing 3 bombs at Hunter?
Bombs of the summer court. 3 bombs.
It sounded like bombs.
What the fuck?
Another fireball. And he... Ah, shit.
Wow.
This dice tray is not helping me. He heals for 4. Those are 2 ones and a 2. Yeah, so it's not good rolls. And then now I only have 1 bomb left. Shit. Yeah. Well, that was my turn.
That's fine.
That was my turn.
Just kill some bastards.
Yeah.
Okay, Kedalh, after your turn, it is this soldier's turn.
Yep. No, actually, can I move a bit? Sorry.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
15, 20. I'd like to move behind this rock over here. That's what I'm going to do. And while I do that, issue commands for when the wolf's next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. The halflings also had a turn before you that I forgot about, so I'm just going to move them now. That means that these 2 halflings are out now and are completely safe, away from the reach of the general's men.
Yeah.
This halfling is out of reach. He dashes away over here, and this halfling is engaged with that soldier there, but he runs away so he can dash, because if he dashes he can get out, so the soldier gets an opportunity attack, and he hits. So as the halflings run away, the soldier quickly swings the sword around himself towards the halfling and cuts his head off, and the body just falls to the ground. The head rolls away as the last halfling is dead.
Oh, now there's no more, hostages.
I'm sorry.
That's good, there's no more hostages! We don't have to hold back anymore!
Yeah, I really feel your heartbrokenness over the slaughter of these halflings. But anyway, the scene is now. All the halflings are dead. Some have escaped. There is still flames on the grounds around Hunter, and the smoke is rising up out of his face as he gets his turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna, as my bonus action, put Hexblade Curse on the big fat guy. He's fat now.
But you
Cannon.
But you just moved it, right? No,
Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm actually gonna cast Blink.
Ooh, nice. Blink. However, Hunter, when you throw Hex on General Breeden, for some reason, it does not work. It has no effect on him.
What the stupid Archdevil. I killed him so much.
But did he still expend the use of his Hexblade's Curse? That's your call.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Luckily, he doesn't use the spell slot, because as he casts it, he just simply can't cast it, so the spell isn't even cast.
Okay, but I still waste my bonus action during it, so I can't do something else. Well, I'm still gonna cast Blink.
Yeah, you waste your bonus action. Yeah, of course, that works.
So I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah, can you explain exactly what Blink does?
I'll tell you in a second. I disappear. Poof! Into another plane. I can't do anything to me. Oh, I should put this down so I remember where I was.
You'll sort of blink.
What was it? And I go into the ethereal plane, basically.
But he returns when it's his turn, so it's sort of like in and out of existence. Yeah. You go like.
Cool. Okay, so all of a sudden, Hunter is gone.
Hunter, what? You can't leave me here.
And you hear from the ethereal, sucker. See you.
Okay, it is this soldier's turn, and he goes for you.
Well, his halfling's there.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought all the halflings were gone. Were dead?
No, that's one.
Right, you're right. Okay, he will start to run after the halfling. So he runs away from your wolf.
Then I would like to attack him.
Yeah.
And then I should actually correct myself now, because only one of them gets
opportunity attack?
No. They get opportunity attack, both of them, but only one of them gets advantage because when he's here, he's not next to any ally of the wolf pack.
I see. Yeah.
So he firstly he moves here, and then he is next to both of them. When he moves out of the range, he's actually standing there. So
yeah, but both of them get an attack anyway, just one with advantage. So, but we'll roll attack.
No, exactly. So I'm gonna just roll with advantage here. So yeah, that's probably gonna hit for a 21.
Definitely hits.
Then he's gonna make a strength saving throw.
That's a 15.
Yeah, makes it. So he can continue on moving, and he takes on 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage, yes.
And then he can move further. So if he continue towards the halfling?
Yeah, man, he's determined. He goes straight for the halfling, ignoring the wolves.
Okay, then he stays there. And then he moves out of this one's range, and that's just gonna be a straight roll. 15, does that hit?
No, 15 does not.
Okay, then he just continues it. Bites after him.
Yeah, so he escapes the grasp of the last wolf. He runs, he dashes all the way, and is... Well, this is 15 feet away from the halfling now. And that ends his turn. And then this soldier, he is far away from that halfling, but he runs towards the halfling and comes all the way up to your wolf and makes an attack on the wolf.
Yep.
But he only gets a 9 to hit.
Nope.
You can see the soldier as he is running towards the halfling. He keeps his eyes straight on the halfling, not even looking at the wolf, trying to swing a sword at it, but he misses it. And then it is the wolf's turn.
Okay, great. Go over here. This one will turn around. And we'll lay onto him. So, let's just take this one first. Pack tactics, attack. Is that an 18? It is.
That is an 18.
Good. I just need to know if it was cocked or not. Great. Then it's gonna be 23 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits. So as soon as the sword goes by the wolf reacts and bites the soldier as it's trying to pass him, going for that halfling.
Then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
That is an 18.
He succeeds, so it just bites into him and he shoves it off afterwards, and he takes 10 piercing damage.
Yep, okay.
And then it's the other wolf's turn, and also hits with advantage. And 19, does that hit?
It hits also, yeah.
Great. And he takes 5 piercing damage. As they both bite
So
him.
as the soldier runs by your wolves, his eyes are fixed on the halfling who is far off, 45 feet away. The wolf bites him on one side, and then the other wolf on the other side. You see the pain on his face, but he still keeps his eyes on the halfling.
That's their turn.
Then there's this soldier over here, also goes for the halfling. I mean, this is the only halfling left, so all the soldiers are focused straight on him. He runs over to that halfling, gets to him, swings his sword for an attack.
Damn it. Damn it!
And he gets a critical miss. That slippery little bugger. But this soldier will also go for the halfling. I mean, all the eyes are at this one halfling now. Hunter's not in sight. And the soldiers are still going for the halfling, so he runs over here. Dashes, he's far off. And gets all the way over here. Still a bit far from the halfling. Next time.
Okay.
Then it is this soldier's turn. Also goes for the halfling. Dashes over here. That's it. His turn. This soldier over here also goes for the halfling. Runs. Dashes. I mean, they're really starting to group up on this one halfling. You can't move anymore. Yeah, so they're all within range for the next turn.
Okay, nu skal jeg finde noget...
Nicely grouped together.
Yeah, but the halfling!
Yeah, well, he gets a turn before, no?
Yeah, but before that, this last soldier also, like all the others, goes straight for the halfling. He runs over here. And apparently some laughter is heard coming from another realm somewhere.
Hear it from the ethereal plane.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all around us.
This guy, by the way, is the general, Leonard Breeden. He does not dash. He won't make it all the way over to the halfling either, anyway. So he stops by one of your wolves, takes out his great hammer, and makes an attack for the wolf.
Get away.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 damage, okay.
Then it is the halfling's turn. He is now at an encounter with 3 soldiers who did not strike him last turn because they dashed and lost their action on that. So he used a disengage action so he doesn't get hammered by all 3 of these soldiers.
So he's the smart halfling. We should keep that one.
We rescued 2.
Yeah, wait a minute. He moves over here. Yeah, you did. And it is your turn now, Kedalh.
Okay. Let me see here. I'll use I'll center a tidal wave. Yeah, so I take a drop more of sweat, a sweat bead from my neck, and I throw it, and in the air it just slowly turns bigger and bigger from a drop to sort of be able to fill a bucket of water until it becomes as large as a wave, and it rushes over these 3 guys here. Center what's it called? A tidal wave. And it's 30 feet long, so I can hit all of them. And it's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall, so 10 feet.
Nice. A tidal wave in the middle of the forest. Cool.
No, that's 5'10", so it's this long. No, it's not.
That's
it's
15.
Yeah, that's 15, sorry. It's 10 feet wide, so it's like this, and it washes over these 3 guys. They all need to make a a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, coming up.
Are you pushing them?
Now I'm knocking them prone.
Oh, thank God. You completely fucked me over if you're pushing them.
I know, but I'm not. But I'm trying to be tactical here.
The first is a 16.
That one makes it. Let's just say we start from the top, so he makes it.
And that one a 12.
He doesn't.
And 1 critical miss.
So if these two fail, they're knocked prone. Poof, poof, as the wave just washes in and knocks them over.
The one character actually sees these waves coming and knocks his heel into the ground, trying to push against the water, and succeeds.
He embraces the wave.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he takes half damage, and the other two takes full.
Yeah.
48.
48, yes.
Yeah. That's pretty good. So it's 10. 5 plus 6. 21 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, nice. Cool. Ouch.
As this wave just crashes over them. And he takes half, so that's 10.
Yeah, half damage, yes.
Yep. And then I'm gonna...
Just to clarify, what you can see is that the two who got full damage do not look good at this point.
Okay.
But the third one who made it is quite okay.
He's okay. Damn it. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'll run over here behind the bush. Oh, sorry. And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So Kedalh comes and takes his sweat and turns into the tidal wave that blows away against these 3 soldiers who are about to get their hands on the halfling, and the waves go just straight by the halfling, and the halfling also feels the salty water on his back and looks back and sees the soldiers just hammered to the ground, where only the one saw the wave coming and could resist its full damage. Cool, and then you run over to that bush. And then we have this soldier over here, far away, who also dashes for the halfling over here. And then it's Hunter's turn.
Somewhere.
Well, I blink back into existence. And say, surprise, motherfucker! And then I'm gonna throw a fireball just around here, so I just get that guy, but not the wolf. And all of these guys. So they all have to make dexterity saving throws. These 2 are automatic fails, because they're prone. So
Nice. Oh, that was so good.
that one, and that one.
That's a good combo just to knock them over. Nice.
Yeah.
Saw that, man. Now we just need some.
Well, General Leonard Breeden failed with an advantage roll because of his magic resistance. That sucked. He rolled a 2 and a 4.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me? This is absolutely crazy. These guys are going to jail, man. They all failed. The highest roll I got was a 13. Bring the flames.
32 damage.
Oh, nice.
All around.
Damn. Oh. That hurt.
Okay. And then I use my, because I can, my bonus action to move Hex, the normal Hex, to that guy.
Yeah, just a second out there. A lot happened here.
Yeah.
And some of them are badly hurt.
Nice.
These 2 guys who were prone right in front of the halfling are burned to crisp. They are dead.
That was a good roll for fireball.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who didn't get knocked prone by putting his heel back is in the flames, but he's still alive. Doesn't look very good though. The same for this guy in the back. He looks a little better. And when it comes to General Breeden, well, he didn't take the full amount of damage as you would hope. So as the flames evaporate around him, you see him smiling. He is hurt. He took damage, but he can take it. And then you may continue, Hunter.
Okay, so it looks like it hurt him less than it was supposed to.
Yeah, and also more that like he can...
That he can take it.
Yeah, he can take it.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I move my hex, the regular hex, and then blink out.
Nice.
I love blink.
Yeah, that is cool.
So brilliant. Compared to
nice.
Blur, for example, this concentration.
Yeah.
But you spell slots on it, right?
Well, yeah, it's a 3rd level spell.
Really
But I only use it the first time, and then every round I roll, and if I roll more than 10, I blink out.
Ah, so you just used that one slot and not again each round. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You just...
For a full minute.
Yeah.
Well, is that convenient for you?
Well, it's a very good defensive spell, definitely.
Sure is. Was that the end of your turn, Hunter?
Yeah.
Then it is General Breton who stands encountered with a wolf, makes an attack on it.
In the middle?
Yeah, that wolf.
Yeah. Hit away.
He gets a 10 to hit.
No. The wolf just dodges out of the way.
He gets a bit angered that the wolf didn't just instantly die, so he tries to make another attack, becoming totally arrogant by his newfound power. And that's a 17.
That hits.
He rolls 9 slashing damage.
Still standing.
Okay guys, then it's this guy who did not get knocked prone by your waves because he put his heel down. He was very badly hurt by the flames, but he sees your halfling among the flames and as he's aching in pain, and he goes for an attack at him. Suddenly you see the blade going through the halfling and he pierces him to death.
Damn it. So we got two out of there.
Yeah, you managed to save 2 of them.
Stupid slow halflings and the short stupid legs.
And then the dire wolf have their turn.
It's the Darwolf's turn. Yeah, they're both just gonna hit that guy with an advantage. That one first. Attacks him. Is that a 15 or is it cocked?
That's a 15.
That's a 15, so it's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
He needs to make a strength saving throw while he takes 10 piercing damage.
Yes. He rolls a 12 on the strength check.
That's not enough, so he's knocked prone.
And how much damage was that, Kedalh?
10 piercing damage.
Yes.
The other wolf will do the same, attacking as well. That's also going to be a 20 to hit.
Strikes again.
Give him 11 piercing damage.
Nice. Cool. Just to clarify, this is not the general. He's standing right beside the general, but the wolves go after the soldier, pull him down to the ground, gnaw at him, and it actually kills him. So they kind of rip him apart, I guess.
Starts to tear off. And after this wolf did that, they just tear him apart. It'll do the same thing and move up to attack this guy. But it can't attack, but move up to be able to attack this guy. It'll turn around this one. It'll flank it. I think that's a pretty wolfish thing to do. Yeah.
Exactly, they are predators who hunt in packs. Cool.
That's their turn.
Then it's General Leonard Breeden. The halflings are dead to have escaped, and there's no hunter to be seen. So he looks around in frustration, sees the wolf right beside him, and goes to attack on him.
But is he hitting the wolf that's already hurt or the other wolf?
Yeah, I see that you moved the wolf who's better health in front of him on this side, and frankly he doesn't care. He doesn't feel intimidated by these wolves at all, so he just hits the one standing right in front of him, which is the one who's at full health, or in better health than the other one.
Okay, so then that's the wolf that hasn't been hurt.
Yeah, okay, so he's at full health, yeah, but he attacks that one anyway. He takes out the long sword and hits that one with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, he hits.
The wolf receives 7 slashing damage plus necrotic energy coming out of the sword, giving him 8 more necrotic damage.
Yep, still standing.
He swings the sword around and goes for an attack again on the same wolf.
Yep.
That's only a 12.
Yep.
So he swings the sword around, slashing on the wolf, giving it necrotic damage, and he goes around again for another slash, but this time the dire wolf, after getting so much pain, avoids the attack, and after that it is Kedalh's turn.
Alright. Yeah, now comes the question, what to do? And he's not looking very good, that guy, right? The guy from...
This guy was looking kind of bad. Well, both of them. They both took 32 damage, so they should both be kind of fucked.
Alright. I run over here. 20, 25, 50, 12. Yeah. And then pull out my branchy quarterstaff, and one of the branches elongates in a long line, and I hurl it. It extends out of the staff and tries to hit him with a thorn whip. It's a cantrip. Don't hit for a 9, so he dodges it. And that's my action, and for my bonus action I'm gonna use Shillelagh. Is that concentration? I don't think it is.
Shillelagh, no, Shillelagh is not a concentration.
It's not. So I'm gonna use Shillelagh as my bonus action, and this my quarterstaff starts getting unnaturally large, as I shouldn't be able to hold it, and it grows gnarly in the end of it and stuff like that. Shillelagh makes it magical and makes sort of able to hit with my wisdom. Yep, that's my turn.
Then this soldier over here, he sees in the corner of his eyes you, Kedalh, this druid, casting spells, and he takes out a crossbow and goes for a shot at you, Kedalh.
Yes.
And yeah, that's a critical hit.
Hits. Then I need to make a concentration check after I take damage. Damage.
I can't remember how to concentration.
Huh?
What you got this concentration? Oh, the wolves are concentration.
Yeah.
Damn, that would not be good.
Nope.
Well, he only hit on 1, so you take what? 2 damage?
2 damage!
Double up on a critical hit. This is so sad.
Nice. Then I need to make a concentration check. And I fail it. So.
You don't have any plus in
Plus 2. So I get a 9.
Damn!
Well, at least the archer did some damage. The wolves are gone. 1 damage. 2.
And he doesn't have a modifier?
No, I tweaked him in a bad way.
And the crossbow has no dex.
No, it's cool to make your own character, but in this case I wanted his strength to be really high, so I lowered the dex, and it's just bad. I figured he's just a foot soldier anyway, so, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made some strange reason for me. Anyway, Hunter's turn.
Yep. Poof! I'm gonna try and cast Toll of the Dead on the big guy.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw. And I say, your time is up!
Yeah, he got only 8.
Yeah. So he takes 2d12. Where are we? And also I had Hex up on him, so that's not d6.
But Hex is not an attack.
Yeah, and I also have to interrupt you because I forgot something. He is magic resistant, so he has advantage on save rolls that are magical.
Yes, advantage on saving throws?
Yeah, when you are magic resistant, you also have advantage on saving throws.
Fair enough.
Magic resistance.
But the bastard still fails it on 11.
Fails it.
He still fails. But the question is if he even gonna take any damage. So that's 21, but it's necrotic. So I'm kind of wondering if he
is resistance.
Your wonders are right. You see him as he gets affected by this energy. He just smiles and looks you deep in the eye. It has no effect on him at all. Like he's immune.
Damn!
I had to test it.
But now you know.
Now I know. And I blink out again.
Nice! Oh, I couldn't blink there.
When he sees you blink out again, you actually see him roaring in frustration. No!
Okay, back to the drawing board. So he's resistant to magic. He has a high AC.
Yeah, he's a challenge.
Ja, det tager mig rimelig meget ud af kampen. Resistant to magic. Oh. Ouch.
Oh, can I use my bonus action? I just forgot. I just wanted to do a second win.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Just do that. Do some healing. Anyway, after all this, it is this guy's turn. He moves over here. He reaches you, Kedalh, and he goes for an attack on you. And strikes with his sword.
Oh no.
That's only a 13 to hit.
It's not gonna hit. I dodge.
Yeah, cool. So you dodge under the swing of his blade. He swings it around, goes for another shot.
Yeah.
And he gets, a critical hit.
Yep, that hits. Ouch.
Are you good over there?
Oh no.
And you take 15 slashing damage.
Ouch. Okay, so that's gonna be...
So yeah, he swings his sword around and misses you with the first strike. And as you move away, he moves the blade right in your direction, hits you right in the shoulder.
Yeah. I look okay, but not really good. I bleed a little bit. I'm not bloodied just yet. I think that's half hit points, but I bleed a lot. So I stay like limping. Hunter, what the hell are you?
Yeah. Well, now it is the soldier's turn. The halflings are gone. Hunter's not to be seen. He locks eyes with you, Kedalh, and runs over to you. Dashes and gets all the way over to you, but has no action left. So he stands there.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay in the ethereal plane.
Goodbye.
I'm never coming back. It's so peaceful in here.
Kedalh, your turn is coming up, and I just want to add, because you have extremely high passive perception, and I think it's relevant in this stage of the game. Things are now, Hunter is gone, so you are looking around the scenes. 2 halflings saved, the rest are dead. Soldiers are teaming up on you, and you remember and see with your passive perception the griffins that you arrived in. Could be useful.
Yeah, griffins. Okay. Yeah, this is a hard one, because I also need to make it there, and I won't by just running. He'll catch up. Well,
let's kill him.
Yeah, I know. I just need to figure. Yeah. I step over here, and I cast my last 3rd level spell slot. Another conjure of woodland animals. I cast them. One here, and I need to take them down quick. This time I'm not going to summon 2 direwolves. I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna summon 2 brown bears. Large beasts again. Here. And I need to roll initiative for them as well. So that I will do. They get 12 for initiative.
That's not bad.
That was okay. And I used the last of my bonds of the summer court on myself. So, yeah. Now I have no more of those. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. So in seconds, Kedalh evaluates the situation, sees the griffins too far away. If I run, I will get killed. So no, he starts conjuring a spell, and 2 large bears come in his defense.
And this is really dicey. higher damage output, but they go down quicker. But they can hit twice.
Just need to get the ads down. I'll come help.
Then it's this guy's turn. He runs also to get closer to Kedalh. And comes up to the bears. He's still out of reach from you, so he takes his sword and makes an attack on the bear instead. He rolls 19.
He hits.
And he takes 6 slashing damage.
Yep.
This guy also has a second attack. He attacks again. That's a 20 to hit, not a natural.
Yep. Hits.
And that's a 13 damage.
13 damage. The next one. Woo. Yeah, it looks very bloodied.
Yeah, it gets a good attack on it. Hunter, it's your turn now.
Yeah. Poof. And let's see. Can I see those guys in front of Kedalh from here, or am I blocked? I don't know.
Well, there is that bear between, so have cover.
Where is that bear standing? Or is it
in those
the
four
whole
squares?
Four there?
Yeah, those four. These four.
Yeah, it's because it's large.
Yeah, it's large.
But if
could you hit it between them? Like that?
He can, but it's still half cover, right?
half cover, but that's fine if I don't make an attack though. If I make if it's a saving throw, I just need to be able to see them even.
But if you got sharpshooter, it don't matter.
Oh yeah, right. Thank you. No, it doesn't matter with covers, yeah, because I have sharpshooter, of course. So I can just shoot them.
Yeah, well then go ahead, man.
The question is if he's within 90 feet, because of... I probably not. Fuck it. I'm just gonna shoot him. I can't be bothered to move hex.
Yeah, there's just one thing that I want to mention at this point. As soon as Hunter reappears, almost like instantly, all the soldiers and the general, I turn straight to him and lock on Hunter.
From me.
Yeah, from you and the bear, or anything in the nearby. It's for them. There's only one target right now, and that's Hunter. Now you don't know that, but you can see that all their heads are turned, looking at him. So connect the dots.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I try shooting this guy.
Yeah.
Probably just with a regular shot. 13.
No, man. Sorry, that's a miss.
And I try again. 29.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That hits.
Nice.
Oh, it's enough. 10 damage.
He goes down.
Yes.
Yep, and I blink out.
Oh, that is so good. It's so fitting in this scene. Tell us, Hunter, how do you kill him?
Oh, I just aim up in between the two bears and just right in the neck. Yeah, right in between the two bears and into his neck.
Nice. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. And then it is the bear's turn.
Great. I would like to... As far as I know, you can squeeze through half your size, but you can't end your turn there. So that means, and it's difficult terrain, it actually means I can get this bear to go like 5, 15. Oh, sorry. 5, 15, 25, 30. Use all this movement to squeeze these 4 squares. The squeezes past there. And then both of the bears are going to hit him. And I assume it's a regular roll. It's a regular roll. firstly, it's gonna make, and they make 2 attacks each. So that one, the white one, is gonna attack first with its bite. It bites away for 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So it hits for 10 piercing damage. And right after that, it's gonna try to hit again with its claws for a 23.
Ooh, hits.
Badass bear.
And that's gonna be max damage. So that's gonna be a 16 slashing damage.
Oh, describe how he kills him, man.
He bites a chunk off his shoulder, and he stands there looking in horror. It rips through his throat with the other claw. And that's the first bear. So the white bear killed him right there. So he fell down. He's a goner. And then the other bear turns around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Uses all its movement to get up to this guy. And then it also tries to attack the big guy.
Yeah, the General Leonard Breeden, the Possessed.
And first tries to do the same thing, rinse and repeat. So it bites at him, and is 15 enough to hit?
No, it doesn't.
No. Then it just clings off, and then it's trying to hit him with its claws. No, 8's not gonna be enough.
This massive bear jumps on Leonard, trying to bite him, but he's so strong that he holds him back and pushes him off again before he gets to bite him. Then the bear tries to claw at him, he just steps back and the bear misses. I'm about to lose my voice, guys.
That's the bear's turn, so that's why I die. The gamble paid off. Yeah.
Okay, then it's Leonard Breeden's turn. As he pushes off this bear and steps back as his claws goes by, he takes his sword out and he goes for a strike at the bear, retaliation style.
Yep.
For 18 to hit.
Hits. 11 AC.
Gonna go down fast.
Yep.
He takes 10 slashing damage and 9 necrotic damage.
19 damage! Bye, bear!
It's a goner. Det var den bear, der var på ram før. Der kommer en lille sky af.
Back to English!
So Leonard pushes away the bear as it tries to attack him. He steps back away from the claws, takes his blade out, and he hammers the blade halfway through its body. And then the necrotic energy pushes the two body parts apart, so it now lies on the ground in two, only hanging together on a thin piece of fur. And then he has his movement. He moves in the direction of Kedalh here, coming closer to him. And then it is your turn, Kedalh.
Yes. Should I be dicey again? So, yeah. I am going to, and I spend my 4th level spell slot to cast another tidal wave, only centered at him.
Ooh, yeah, trying to get him prone. Was that a dex save or?
He has to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage if he has spell resistance.
Which he does. Don't make it a 20 on the dex save.
So he makes it.
Yeah, so he has his eyes on you, so he sees these waves coming at him, so he also puts his legs firmly on the ground and just takes it in, bowing his head against the waves like a ram going for an attack as the wave crashes on his head.
He takes half damage of... That's pretty good though, 10, 16. So half of 26, 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Okay, 13.
Yeah, 13 bludgeoning damage as the wave rushes over him. And I would like to move 25, 30, all the way up here. And I just tell the bear, kill him! Please!
Hunter, it's your turn now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually drop Blink now. And just pop in. Here. So now I just drop it so I won't blink out again. Because I kinda need to get him focused on me a bit, I think.
Again, as soon as you reappear, his focus goes off Kedalh and straight to you, Hunter.
And I'm just gonna try and shoot him twice. 21 and a 22.
All nice, both hit.
$16 damage in total.
Nice, 16 damage. Okay, so you take both arrows, instantly shooting them and hit them in the shoulder.
And I yell, "Come get me, big boy!"
And then it is the bear's turn.
Okay. Then I issue the commands for it to do that because I can see both the bear and him.
Mm-hmm.
So I order the bear to stand. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. All the way up there. And then it's gonna try and hit him. For this one, the orange is bite. This one's claws. So the orange for bite hits, and claws is a 15, and it crits the bite.
Okay, cool. So now the bear comes running at Leonard, and he sees the claw coming after him. He evades it, but his focus is so intensely on Hunter that he doesn't react to the bear's big bite coming afterwards, biting him right in the shoulder.
10 piercing damage.
Okay, cool. So he hangs on his shoulder right now. So even though this big bear is biting him in the shoulder and locking on, it doesn't seem to hurt him that much.
That's his turn.
Okay, then it is the general's turn. As soon as Hunter taunted him, you almost see him pasting, going up in speed, going for Hunter, and then Kedalh sends this bear after him. The bear claws at him, he evades it, bites him in the shoulder, and now he's standing there, and there's a bear in the way of him reaching Hunter, so he pushes the bear off, takes his sword and goes for a strike at the bear to remove this obstacle.
Makes sense.
And he gets 16 on a hit.
Hits.
That's 12 on the slashing damage and 14 on the necrotic damage.
Still standing from the first hit, but that really is like limping on one leg. And how does he hit it?
Yeah, well, he tries to push it away with the blade, slashing it over its body, and it takes immense damage, and he actually is surprised that this beast is still standing, so he gets more focus on it. He goes for another attack on it.
Okay, it's still standing, but limping. It's not looking very good.
And he gets a 22 to hit.
It hits.
That's an 8 on the slashing damage and a 14 on the necrotic damage.
It's gone.
So as soon as he realizes that a bear didn't die from his initial attack, he puts himself in a better position and jams a sword at his head, cutting off its head, and as soon as the head detaches from his body, it vanishes, the spell ends. He takes his sword back in his quiver on his back, looks for Hunter. You're next. And he starts to move to get closer to Hunter. And as you realize your bears are gone, they're dead. Spell has ended, you see him going for Hunter, and he stops there. And Kedalh, it is your turn
Mine?
now.
That's right. Okay. I run as far away this way as I can, so 5. And I cast centered right on him. I cast Entangle, so he needs with advantage to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, highest roll was 10.
Okay. That's really, really, really great. Just gotta use this.
So he's in.
He is restrained, so that means you have advantage on his shots. And it's 20 feet in all directions from him. So it's 5. Or it's 15 feet. But no, it's 20. So it's 10, 15, 20. It's 20 feet all around him. Vines again sprout out of the ground and grab him, pull him back. And that's my turn.
Okay, so as he's going for Hunter, you send these vines coming up out of the ground, grabbing him, pulling him, restraining him, and the ground becomes rough terrain around him. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I see that he's struggling, so I'm gonna shoot him with sharpshooter. Ew. That's only a 15.
Nope, sorry.
I'll try with my second shot. How about a 23?
That definitely hits.
17 damage.
So you take your first shot, you shoot him, it hits him on the top of his shoulder, only hitting the armor, not piercing his flesh at all. You take another shot, shooting, and it goes on right between the vines into his belly on the left side of his body, really piercing him and hurting him. And now the bears are down. It is his turn, and he wants to get out of these vines. Now it's not it's strength, but it's not a saving throw. It's a check, right?
It's his check, and that means he probably won't have advantage on it. But I need to check.
Yeah, exactly. That was my point. If he has advantage on it,
Check real quick, I'm
but
sure.
probably doesn't.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Yeah, so magic resistance makes no difference here.
So
No advantage for you.
Nope, not this time. But he rolls for a 17 at his strength.
he breaks free.
So he rips his way out of his vines, but now he has to move through this rough terrain ground, which only gives him half movement. And he goes here, can't go any farther.
He's used his action to get free, though.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Just so you know.
Yeah, so he ends his turn there, unable to do any more, and then Kedalh, it is your turn.
Yeah, I drop the spell, and then I, because it won't detain him for long. Then I'm gonna burn second level spell slot here, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam centered on him, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
The highest roll was only a 12.
It's not gonna make it, so he takes 8 radiant damage. As this, I pull out a small seed that glows luminous black and blue, and I throw them into the air, and they crack in the air and form a sort of not a what do you call it, a cloud, but maybe a cloud, a little cloud over him of energy that just sends a beam at him, and he starts to burn with radiant energy.
Okay, cool. 8 radiant damage. Yeah.
Yes, and I just use that because I can use an action on my turn to move it after him. Yeah, I'm concentrating on it. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move over there.
Yeah, Hunter, then it's your turn.
How is he looking?
Well, he looks good still. You can't really see a difference yet.
Well, okay. I'm gonna yell at Kedalh. Kedalh, he's too strong for us. This is my problem. You need to get away and finish what we started. And please don't try and get me back. And then I put my bow into the ground, and I take my hoof and kicks it so it breaks.
Okay. As you do it, the bow breaks and an immense energy explodes from the bow. Knocking the general Breeden down instantly. He dies instantly, just falls to the ground. You hear a demonic roar. No! And Hunter falls lifeless down to the ground. The color of his skin starts to fade slowly.
No!
Did that really just happen? Did Hunter do what I think he did? And do you want to know exactly what is going on here? Be sure to check next week's episode, guys. This is Nordic D&D. Thank you and goodbye.
Thanks for stopping by.
Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, guys. Give us a like and tell a friend about Nordic D&D. This really became a long episode. Over an hour. Yikes.